Good morning, you guys. So I want to talk to you today about the concept of Upaya, or skillful means, or skillful living. We have an opportunity right now to poke our little heads up and look around at our life and go, am I living skillfully? And start to get curious as to, if I'm not, why? And if I am, how can I push that more? How can I explore that more? How can I grow more skillfully? What I've learned is that all of these practices at their own level, fundamentally in terms of meditation, deep seed, I'm planting deep seeds, I'm making deep changes in my thinking habits, in my patterns and stuff there, to the gross rudimentary physical asana yoga practice, making changes in how I move and how I play in this body and how I connect to it and how I feel it, how I respect it more and how I live more skillfully in it. So all of these practices, and today I'm going to talk to you specifically about Ayurveda. Living Ayurvedically is life knowledge, or the science of life. All of these practices help you to live a more skillful life. So let's unpack Ayurveda really quickly. It's the oldest system in the world of kind of anecdotal science, of figuring out what the hell is this body I've been dropped into? What does this bag of bones do? How does it work? What happens when I stress it out? How can I live skillfully in terms of staying deeply hydrated and nourishing myself and staying healthy? Yes. And where we're at now is we are not living skillfully there. We go to the doctor and we partake in this Western medicinal model, which is great, which I love. I'm a proponent of science, but we usually go to our doctor when we have this acute condition. I have acute pain. There's something major going on. I finally get my butt to the doctor, and then what do? They prescribe something, or they do a surgery. They cut, or they give us pills, which is kind of really the only tools that they have, because they're not going to send you home and go, well, you know what, this started 8 years ago. This started with your negativity thinking habits. This started because you're not mindful. This started because you're not eating healthy. This started because you're not paying attention to your breath, to your oxygen, to your body, to the fundamental things it needs. This started because you don't understand the concept of love thyself, care for thyself, self-care. Because your body, over the past X number of years, has given you signal after signal after subtle signal. Hey, slow down. Hey, this line of thinking isn't helpful. Hey, could we do, hey, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. So part of these practices is really about taking accountability and responsibility for your own life. And with that comes so much power, you guys, so much empowerment. When I know what's going on in my body and I know exactly what I need, and I start to listen to those signals and I start to work in symbiosis with the modern medicinal model, it's magnificent. It's like two wings. We're giving feedback, because doctors have to be overwhelmed and so frustrated at the lack of that was a little earthquake, aftershock. Because doctors have to be so frustrated right now with us in terms of a citizenry of lack of accountability and responsibility, that we think we're just going to go to our doctor and they're going to solve all our problems. We got to work together, you guys. Okay, so in terms of Ayurvedic, I'm going to give you one practice today to start with this first week, and next week I'll give you another one. And it's going to be to deeply hydrate yourself at the cellular level. Like, we all know this at the mind. I need to hydrate, and we never do it. So I'm going to post a video at the end of this one on how to do this, tips to really why you want to do it, how you want to do it. But over the next week, I want you to practice overly hydrating yourself. And I'll give you the one reason why you want to do that. Because it's like planting a seed. When your body is hydrated at the cellular level, I have noticed from my own anecdotal science, I have more willpower. I have clearer thinking. I have more motivation. I have more energy. My body feels better. I feel empowered, right? Just from that one tiny thing. So I'm not going to give you anything super complicated to do. Just hydrate yourself and notice what happens when you do for the next week. I'm excited to hear how your little anecdotal experience and scientific experiment goes. And if you have any questions, feel free to post them. Namaste. Have a great day.